So welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zach, and I'm a HVAC company of one. My goal with this channel is to kind of show you guys what it's like to run and operate a business by yourself. What they consist of, kind of how to do it, maybe some tips, tricks, maybe some of the things that I've went through, some of the lessons that I've learned. So if that's something you're into, consider subscribing. Hang around, check it out. Leave some comments, some likes, you know the whole routine. Let's make a community out of this thing, man. Let's have a conversation. Because I'm a big fan of being self-employed. If that's something you're into as well, then we can definitely learn some stuff from one another. So anyway, today's task, I've got two jobs going on. So the first one is going to be a tear out reduct in a crawl space. Now those jobs are just a little bit too big for me, so what I do is I sub that out. I've got some duct guys that I use, and so basically I got to meet them there, kind of go over the plans, get the materials delivered, and then I'm going to head to the job that I'm going to be doing today, which is going to be a package unit change out. So it should be a fun day. It's probably going to be a long day, but I'll take you guys along with me, show you how I do things. So on this one, I'm going to do some quick measuring, material list, and we're going to head over to the vendor and get some materials. One thing you're going to learn about me is I'm a Milwaukee guy. Alright, so here we go. Here's some of what we're getting rid of. Everything's coming out. Today's going to be a little tricky because we're doing this total, tear out reduct, which is, quite a bit of materials involved. So sometimes, even though when you have a good material list, you still might miss a few things or short on something. Normally, I like to stick around and be available to grab materials if need be. But today, it's just not the case. I've got to be, 45 minutes away to do that change out. 4 bags of 7-inch R8. All right, it is time to get some coffee before I head back to the job site. A little overdue for my caffeine this morning. Gotta have my coffee. I'm definitely a coffee person every day, either at home or out, whatever works, especially on these cold days we're starting to have. Coffee makes me so happy. Replacing a package unit by yourself can be a tricky task. Sometimes it's just not possible. But with the right tools and the right process and the right application, it can be done. So luckily today, this application works. I'll be able to park pretty close to where the unit's going to be. It's flat ground, and I've got my big 3-wheel dolly, so I'll be able to just wheel it right over where it needs to go. There are some shrubs in the way, but I've already confirmed with the customer that it was okay to remove them, so that shouldn't be a problem. So it should go pretty smooth, and as long as I got all the materials on my truck trailer that I need, then it should be a smooth process and not have to leave for anything. It's kind of my pet peeve of having to leave to go get a part. It just takes up so much time. For a one-man operation, you got to be efficient with your time. That's number one. Because if I'm pulling off the job, that means I got to go run and get a part. It takes like an hour, hour and a half. I mean, that's a lot of time that you're not on the job getting it done. So that's number one. Got to be efficient with your time. All right, so I'm on location. It's time to get this old unit taken apart, make room for the new one. We got a little bit of shrubbery that's going to have to be removed to get to this old system here. You gotta wheel it right out. Yeah, so being a one-man operation, tools like this is what makes this a reality. If it weren't for this, there's no way I'd be able to set these package units by myself. So this is an extendable 2-wheel dolly. Basically, this can slide in and out if you need it to be wider, but I've got it pinned so it can't move. I also added this third leg with this wheel on the end, because it would teeter-totter a lot whenever you set a unit without the actual third leg there. So now with this, it's definitely a one-man operation, and you can easily move the units wherever you need to. So there you go, guys. That's my process on how I change out a package unit by myself. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, guys. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one.